making a game that we want to play.
Bend Studio, from a development perspective, to me means a studio that's kind of punching outside its weight class. It's really kind of biting off a lot and chewing it and doing things that people didn't think were possible, and we just kind of said, we're gonna make this really big game called Days Gone.
When we were tossing around ideas for a new IP, because we were given the chance to say, hey, Bend Studio, you can make something brand new, something, you're just gonna create this thing and create a world and create characters and create the gameplay experience. What we've always done is single-player narrative-driven games. You know, all the Siphon Filter games and Resistance Retribution and Uncharted, of course. We learned so much from working on Uncharted for how to tell that kind of a story.
From the start of the process, we had about 40 to 50 people, but we realized it's next gen, it's big, we need to grow, and so we brought people on strategically to kind of, you know, from other AAA studios to kind of really help us, you know, up our game in every department. At this point, we're sitting at about 130 people total in the studio, so it's much bigger than we've ever been, but still way smaller than you would expect for a game this big.
There is a lot of passion in the studio for the things that make up the game. We have a lot of guys at the studio that have Harleys and other types of bikes, and they all ride.
We got a lot of people who, you know, longtime bikers and, you know, new bikers, you know, older guys like myself who kind of come into the fold and really wish we'd done it sooner. But it's a strong culture. We go on rides, and it really kind of helps us relate to the experiences.
I think that that's where the sort of the mojo in the studio comes in, is we have guys who are immensely talented at what they do. Like, one engineer spearheaded the entire Horde, as an example, figured out a way to get 500 creatures on the screen at the same time. I mean, that's an amazing achievement, and that's just one example where we have like peak individuals working at the top of their game, and that's the only reason Days Gone exists.
Building an open world Horde game with a motorcycle, new IP, all these things at once, and a new engine, a new team. I think that it's just our ability to kind of declare, this is our mission statement, this is our goal, and just kind of do whatever it takes to achieve it. I think that that's our superpower, and we just went for it. In a way, I think that's like Deacon from the game, going up against a Horde. That's been a metaphor for us making Days Gone. And I think that's only possible at Bend Studio.